What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. It's your boy Gabe, and we're making Phillies. But Gabe, you've already made Phillies. Yes, I have. But not these ones. Haha! This one has a sauce with it, as in the actual Philly cheesesteaks. So, before we get started, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button and notification button. Share this with your friends and family. Let's get back to the video. So, like I said, we are making the authentic-ish version of Philly cheesesteaks. Now, what exactly does that mean? Well, like I said, it's a cheese sauce. Actually, it's Cheese Whiz, but unfortunately, one, I don't want to make cheese in a jar or cheese in a can, so we're gonna skip that part, and we're gonna make an actual cheese sauce with this. Yeah, cheese sauce. So let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the sauce. Now, for the Philly sauce, I thought that this was going to be like an overly complicated type of thing. It's actually really not. In fact, it's not a whole lot of ingredients. So, I have my cheese, and yes, I shredded my own cheese, put in the work, put in the effort, but I have about a ½ pound of shredded cheddar and a ½ pound of shredded white American cheese, or just American cheese, because actual American cheese is white. They just put yellow food coloring in it. You learned something today. And then I got some milk, or you can use evaporated milk. You just have to add a little bit more cornstarch, which is also what we're gonna add. And then seasoning wise, just some black pepper, some garlic, some salt, and some ground mustard. So the first thing I wanna do is I wanna add my milk. Now I'm gonna start with a cup of milk, and then if I need to, which I probably will, I'll add a little bit more to thin it out. But I have a cup in there right now, and then we're gonna go ahead and add our cheese. Now this will be a whole new experience for me because I've never actually tried to make a sauce on here. So this is the first time for everything. So next, I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of cornstarch, and that will help thicken it a little bit. And I'm actually just gonna go ahead and add another probably ½ cup of milk because I have a feeling this is gonna be thick. Okay, and then I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of black pepper, about a teaspoon of ground mustard. I don't need a lot. And then once this melts, then I'll add my salt, and I'll kind of add it to taste because the cheddar cheese has some salt in it already, but I'll be toning it down with milk, so I will add a little bit of salt here and there. But you shouldn't need a whole lot, probably in total about a tablespoon of salt. And this melts fairly quickly because there isn't that, whatever they use, it's like almost like potato starch that they use to keep shredded cheese from sticking. But this didn't take long at all. And I probably will need to thin it out with some milk. This is looking pretty good, actually. We're gonna set this off to the side, kind of down here where it's still warm, but it's not hot. But we're gonna get our Philly stuff together. I have about 3 tablespoons of butter. I have 1 green pepper sliced up, and I have 1 whole onion sliced up. And I'm gonna go ahead and season this with salt and pepper. Once these get about a minute or 2 away from being done, then I'll add my Philly meat, and because the Philly meat is nice and thin, and it won't take as long. And of course, while these cook, always kind of stir your sauce occasionally so it doesn't burn. And I have to say it's looking a lot better than any Cheese Whiz I've ever seen. And don't worry, if you missed any of all of that for the sauce, I will put the full recipe in the description below for you guys. That way, if I suck at talking, you got something else to follow. And so far, it's not quite melted, but this is kind of what it looks like. But that's looking pretty yummy. Alright, so for the Philly meat, pretty straightforward. Every now and then the store has this shaved sirloin that's meant for Phillies, and sometimes it's on sale. If it's not, Steakums is fine too. I know it's kind of weird, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Or if you have a $300 deli slicer, you can shave it yourself, but I don't. I was able to get this, but I have about 2 pounds of this shaved sirloin. And all I'm gonna do is salt, pepper, and I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add some salt to my sauce. That is looking mighty yummy. Okay, final taste of my sauce. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna leave that there. Maybe add a little bit more salt. Okay. My meat's just about done. This smells amazing. So for the bun, I just have a nice sub bun, nice bakery soft bun. You want something that's got a little bit of, I guess, bread to it, because you got a lot going on here. And you don't want to make a complete mess, but at the same time, you want a nice hearty sandwich. And all I'm gonna do is kind of just set this over the beef and let it steam. I don't really need it toasted. You can toast it. You don't have to. It's not required. But I'm just gonna let that get warm. And go ahead and mix my meat and veggies. Okay, there's our Philly stuff. Let's assemble. So I wanna get a little bit of the meat and peppers. Now you can obviously melt this with provolone if you would like, and then maybe add the cheese sauce. Double cheese, never hurt nobody. You can also go a little fancy with it and add some like banana peppers to it. All right, so cleaned up a little bit. And then I'm gonna take my cheese sauce. Now this is a little thinner than Cheez Whiz, but it will thicken up as it sits. Okay, but there you have it, an OG Philly. Let's try this out. All right, so I got the Philly. It looks phenomenal. Cheers. I don't even know which side to eat this from. Here, we're gonna tear this in half. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is not gonna end well. This is not, it's already not ending well. Cheers. That's all that needs to be said. That's all. I didn't even say anything. You know what I think this needs? More cheese sauce. You know what I think I don't need? More cheese sauce. I might put more cheese sauce on it. So the Philly is a Philly. It's a good Philly. It's a great Philly. It's a very seasoned Philly. But this sauce, like I do need more sauce. But this is an excellent cheese sauce. It brings tears to your eyes. Wow, that is, the cheese sauce is what makes this right now. Like cheesesteak, there's a reason why it's called a cheese steak, not a steak cheese, because it's the cheese. But this is really, really good. The onions and peppers are cooked really well. The bread definitely will hold up to more cheese. I can tell that right now. But there you have it, guys. An OG, kind of somewhat authentic cheesesteak. If you like this video, again, and if you're new, make sure you hit that sub and notification button. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And as always, peace out, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one.